It's in the game.
We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. Just about to turn the corner. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's got 50 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Quick give. It's Washington. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tough run here. It's Washington. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kent State. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's loose. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Right, here we go.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this...
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Hits inside. It's Washington. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Hands it off on the counter. Inside the 15. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, I think the coach...
The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. On play action. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Golden Flashes are marching down the field. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Swamped immediately. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Fires downfield. Right side, it's Reed. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Golden Flashes right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Golden Flashes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Washington. Touchdown, Kent State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Here we go. Ready? Go, go.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Ready, go.
From the gun, it's Washington.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Fresh center downs going to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tells the run, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Fletcher. Oh, he's got some space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. That's the end of the period, and Kent State. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Kent State's offense will go on the attack first.
Let's go.
Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Washington.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Out wide right, it's Fletcher. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Finds his target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Makes a catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sturgeon. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. With the catch, it's Sturgeon.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot.
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kent State! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays.
The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He fires one deep down the right side. Lots of room to run. He's at the end of the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Quarterback signaling to his guys. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Golden Flashes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Unleashes it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't get...
He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Kent State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He fires to the left side, and they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd down, here's Washington. And they'll stop him short of the 1st down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Knocked down immediately.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And the Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Vincent. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. Defense on skate. They'll give it to Washington. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll just try to run it out here. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and